So today we have Jessica and Chad. They own Ascent Life Fitness here in Treasure Valley. Jessica has been in the fitness industry training high-intensity resistant classes since 2013 and currently writes all the workouts and programming for Ascent and its clients. Jessica and Chad immediately fell in love with the HERT protocol when they first tried them 7 years ago. They love the energy of the group classes with the positive push of a live instructor. They believe everyone deserves to be the strongest, healthiest version of themselves, and they empower those who walk in the door of Ascent and those streaming online. Awesome, guys. So tell us a little bit more about Ascent and how it began and what you guys are doing now.
Well, it all began after we first tried it out 7 years ago, like you said. Back then it was Fitmania, and it was run by Sherry and Ken Fernandez. I remember it was a very cold Tuesday morning in January, and it was a core class. So it was my first core, well, it was my first class ever. And I just died afterward. Totally felt nauseous, went home, passed out on the couch for 2 hours. And from then on out, basically, yeah, we loved it. And it was really awesome for me because it was super empowering. It, Sherry and Ken are super inspiring, and they kind of like injected this, like go get 'em kind of a feel into my life personally. And so I was able to really reverse the trend that I was setting that long ago, which was, getting heavier and less healthy, and, didn't really understand a whole lot of what it took to be that happy and healthy person that I feel like I've done a lot better at the last 7 years.
Yeah. How about you, Jessica? I know you started as a school teacher and now you're transitioned full-time there.
Yeah. I mean, I was a collegiate athlete I had always been an athlete, and I did college for a while, and then, got married and went into just all I thought to work out was you went and lifted a few weights and ran on a treadmill or outside, which is fine. But Chad went to his first class and he's like, hey, you need to come do this with me. I was like, oh, I know how to work out. It's fine. And then I went and I was like, I don't know how to work out anymore. And so, I just fell in love with it. And then I taught for 7 years, and then I quit when I had our baby. And then I just slid right into it. It was just a natural transition. So it's been fun because I still get that teaching aspect, but I get to make people sweaty and make them hurt, and it's been nice.
It's not a bunch of junior high stinky kids. Now it's a bunch of stinky adults.
Right? It's true. It's true.
Yeah, they're a little bit more fun to hang out with, I bet.
Yeah, a little bit.
For sure. So besides that, what kind of unique skills do you guys bring to the table that make you successful in the business?
Well, so my experience, in my background, I have a lot of experience in sales, and I naturally am obsessed with like technology, and I really like being around people. So a lot of what I do for Ascent has to do with just business development. I guess I influence the workouts a little bit,
yeah,
but that's more her. I have always naturally kind of gone toward the nutrition side of things too. I would like to say that I'm really in the know there, taking a lot of online courses and, getting certified with precision nutrition. There are a lot of things that I've developed over the last 7 years being involved with Ken and Sherry Fernandez. When it was Fitmania, they really helped me develop myself into a person that, like they basically said, here, Chad, make this happen or make this happen. And so I got to take aspects of the business and make it happen. So when it came time for them to transition the business over to us, which happened, a year and a half ago now, it was me being able to use all of what I had learned from them the last 7 years and put it into practice. So it's been really exciting for us.
That's awesome. That's awesome. How about you, Jessica?
Yeah, I mean, my background has been education before, but like I said, I've always been interested in fitness and all of that stuff. And so being an athlete my whole life, and then being a collegiate athlete for a significant amount of time, and then just being interested in that, I just have learned a lot over the years. And then kind of the same thing, I watched Ken and Sherry specifically, she knew the ins and outs of fitness. And so I took the things that she taught me and that I learned here, and then did my own certification as well in fitness, and just have learned a lot. So a lot of my, the grit and the hard work part of the fitness aspect that we have here was just instilled in me my whole life. My parents are really big into that as well, and helping me learn how to work hard, and then taking all of the elements and research that is out there for fitness and picking and choosing the things that we feel like are appropriate for our program. It's constant education, I guess. And, and I always have that voice in the back of my head of, is it a natural body movement? Is it safe? What muscle groups are we working? How is this going to translate into real life situations? And that's just something that's always been a part of our protocols when we were Fitmania, and now is Ascent. So
yeah, because you guys focus more on like life movements and stuff like that. It's not so much, I mean, it is getting healthier for sure, 100%, but you help with the food aspect of it. You help with like, if I fall in and I can't get up aspect of it, things like that, correct? It's not like I'm just going to be this big buff person coming in.
Right. It's a whole, and that's why I think when we kind of transitioned the name too, we made it Ascent Life Fitness, because, we work out so we can live a good, healthy life. And if we happen to look really good, that's not a bad thing.
Yeah. And so that we can just experience life to the fullest. So we all have things that we love to do. I think a lot of us love to be active. I know that, here in like the Treasure Valley, there are very like fit-minded people. But also, what I see around here is everybody loves the outdoors. Everybody loves to hike and fish and camp and just experience the outdoors, because that's what makes Idaho so great. And I want to be ready for all of that. I want to go on a 5-day backpacking trip and, not be sore. I want to do those things comfortably and enjoy them to the max, go snowboarding, skiing, whatever it is.
Yeah, for sure. And not want to die while you're coming down the hill.
Yes. Yep.
I get it. So you guys have so many memories. I mean, you've been in it for so long, but try to pick one favorite. That's a hard one.
Well, and maybe this isn't the best answer because it's a little general, but anytime we've kind of gotten to the habit over the last 7 years of doing big workouts on all the holidays. So, we get more people together, and, we'll be at the park, we'll be in the parking lot. We've done our Give and Get Fit fundraiser for a few years where we had, I think our biggest one was like 350 people in a park, and we were working out together. So I think those are my best memories, is just getting together with a lot of people and getting really sweaty and just having that camaraderie. So anytime we have, and that's why I was trying to pick like one event that was really good, but usually the newest one is always my favorite one. So yeah, it's just any big event that we have where we all get to come together and celebrate and be in pain is awesome. So
That's
yeah,
awesome.
so she really touched on the whole community thing, which is what I'm big on. And boy, I don't know about you, but like the last few weeks of, the social distancing and quarantine and all that, it's been tough. Core day is not my favorite day to work out. And I struggled doing that alone. I miss having my people around. So people is a huge part of it. And so I can think about a lot of things, like the community, but I can think of very specific, interactions I've had with clients. Like I can remember Floyd from a few years ago who got off his statin medication because he got in here, he got moving, he started living the nutrition protocol too. Those are huge things. Those are things that impact us greatly. I remember, Jill, who was a longtime client, who came back from a get together with her family, and she has grandkids, and it's like it's so easy for her to enjoy her time with them. She can climb and run and jump just like the rest of them, just like the youngins, and I think that those are the memories that I will always have with me, is those really lasting, impactful changes that happen because people started moving right and eating right.
Yeah, they're prolonging their lives, and you're a part of that, and that's something to be proud of for sure.
Right.
Definitely. So there's so many myths in this industry. Pick one and debunk it for me.
Oh, myths?
Also,
Yeah.
that we talked about, and then and then Chad will debunk it for you. I would say one of the biggest myths that we hear or see is that exercise and nutrition is just about weight loss, and that you have to be a certain size and have a certain number to be healthy. And we think that that's completely untrue
because it's more about how you feel as an individual, how like are you empowered, are you leveling up, are you achieving something greater. That those things have nothing, I mean, they can have some to do with appearance and how you look, for sure, because I'm not on either end of the spectrum here. I'm I think that what's most important is that a person feels empowered and has the ability to achieve something greater and level up. So that's what we try to do here is work with people. We have clients that come here and they're just starting, and their thing is, oh, I need to just get into a routine. And we have clients that have been here for ages, and their thing is getting to the point where they can do like one strict pull up or something like that. And then we have other clients that have been here for even longer, and they're in a spot where they are fine tuning their nutrition to the point where they know exactly what makes them feel the best with food. And so everybody's in a different part of that journey. And so it's really cool to be able to just bag the whole, this is what you look like, yeah, we all want six-pack abs, I guess, but what's really important is that deep feeling of progress, right? That feeling of I'm better than who I was yesterday, and I'm more capable than who I was yesterday.
And it's everyone deserves to be the strongest, healthiest version of themselves, whatever that means for you. And I think that means something different for everybody. And you deserve to be strong and healthy and happy. And if your goal is to lose weight, then yeah, that might be what the gym looks like for you. If it's to get buffer, maybe it's to get buffer. If it's just to be healthy and happy. And so I think it's such a personal thing, and you can't say, oh, this is why you have to go to the gym. This is why you have to do this or that. I think it's a personal journey, and it's progress.
I totally agree. It differs between even my husband and I. Like, he is the bigger buffer one, right? Yeah. And me, I just want to come in because it's for my mental, like, okay, I feel good about myself today that I did those 100 jumping jacks, or that, I was able to accomplish that. He can have all the muscles. I don't care about that. I mean, that's cool, right? But not what I want. That was not my focus.
Right.
And I do love that you guys have built that community that instills that within people, and you see it within every time you go, I started as the 7 a.m. or like, oh my gosh, you 5 a.m. people are absolutely out of your ever-loving minds. And now I'm one of those 5 a.m. people, and I'm being called crazy, But it's definitely, I love the community that you guys have built behind the gym, and it's not just there to work out, it's definitely a family.
And it's cool too, because it's not just local. I mean, when the whole Corona thing hit, and we started getting all this pressure to shut down, and then government says shut down. It was cool because we were able to transition so like smoothly to that, because we've we've been operating online, and we have this an established online program. We have had it for 6 years, you know, so that was cool. And there's, you know, I've got an Ascent shirt that has, you know, an Idaho theme and stuff, but like our people, like we're picking up people in Portugal,
Wow.
Canada, London. We actually just picked up somebody in like I uh, I was looking at her address, and it's somewhere like some crazy island off of Madagascar. So it's cool because of technology and because of stuff like this and the online program that we've had for a while now, our community, you know, as vast as, you know, the people reach are out there, we're still pretty tight knit.
Yeah.
And it's cool to like throw out the distance thing and just be there for each other, and that's what we have online. It's really fun.
And I think when you're able to do that and spread out, you actually create a tighter community, because then you mix cultures and you encourage learning about different cultures and understanding of different cultures. So I think that's really cool too.
Yeah, totally.
It's way exciting.
Yeah. So if you could ask yourself anything that I have not asked you guys, what would it be?
I would have you ask us, like, how cool are you? How cool is it that you have done this and brought together this group on Facebook and this cool community for us to support each other and, you know, like take a magnifying glass to everybody's business. I think it's really amazing, and props to you for doing that, Katie.
Yeah,
Thanks.
agreed. And that's been cool. And I think that's what we've all seen through this whole coronavirus stuff is that, especially here, and I don't know what it's like other places, but the Boise, Meridian, Eagle area has really come together and supported businesses. And that's why we wanted to talk to you, and because it was fun to see you support other businesses and then give us an opportunity to support other people as well that know exactly what everyone's going through. So
yeah, that's just it. You know, I keep telling everybody, you know, you can be the keyboard warrior and run your advertising that way, or you can get in front of the camera and let people know who you are, and then you'll be supported even bigger that way. And besides, like you, I'm like, I am a social person. Like, I hate being stuck behind this camera right now. I want to be out. But it's, you know, it given me the opportunity to meet so many different people and see what kind of businesses are out there that I didn't even know about. So I think lots of it. So
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. So I would just give you props for that.
Thank you. Appreciate it. So how can the viewers support you guys right now?
Oh, well, we are trying to help as many people as we possibly can. So I know everybody's in a tough situation in one way or another. You know, you may have a stable income and you're essential, but, you know, you really like seeing people and being social. Or maybe you don't have a stable income. And so, you know, we're trying to help as many people as we can. So anyone who wants can use our online services for 1 month for free. And so basically there's a fun community waiting for you to invite you and welcome you and, you know, give you the things that you have probably been missing for the last few weeks if you haven't tried it yet. So you can do that by going to ascentlifefitness.app/FitLifeStream trial.
Yeah.
And you can send me the link and it will be below.
Yeah, we'll post it in there because that's a pretty hefty one. But yeah, that's one way. We see a lot of support out there, a lot of businesses supporting one another. And we have for a long time worked with a really awesome local t-shirt printing shop. And they have had to make massive cutbacks. So we're actually launching just a little campaign, I guess you could call it, today, where you can purchase this shirt for $30. It's Ascent, and it's got a cool Idaho local theme, and all of that money goes to the print shop. We are just 100% supporting the local print shop that has worked with us and done so well with us for the past few years. And their name is, it's actually McHugh Sports downtown. So
Awesome. Awesome. Well, that's a bummer because they're pretty big down there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've had an awesome operation and had to make big cutbacks. So we are just finding a way to support one another.
Huh. Tell them to get on my calendar. I'd totally love to interview them and see what we can do for them.
Okay.
That'd be awesome. Yeah. Tell them to click the link. I'll send you a link and figure it out. But yeah, totally.
Yeah,
I want to help whatever I can.
Okay, cool. And I'll send you a link of where they can, if you want to support and have this awesome cool shirt. It says Ascent on it.
It looks like our license plates.
Yeah. That's what it is. So it's all meant to just support them and help out. And we'll look for other ways to support other local businesses too. So I will give you a link where people can sign up for that.
Awesome. Awesome. So where else besides your super long, you know what, let's talk about your app because you came out with an app. So let's talk about that. That's not something that a lot of gyms have.
Yeah, we've put that out earlier this year, and it's had kind of minimal functionality until this hit. So because everybody needs access to at-home workouts, and this has been an awesome way to do that. And it basically it's a web app, so you can't download it off the Android or the Google Play and Apple iTunes, but it's got awesome functionality now. You can once you get your free trial going, there you will find all the workouts in both video and printed format, so you can do them however you want. There's also really cool features that allow you to like track your journey, so you can input measurements and PRs for exercises and track all of that stuff. So like for me, I only care about one measurement, and so I track that one thing, and then I've been able to say, oh cool, I upped my strict press by 5 pounds or whatever. And so I'm able to do that, and it puts it on a cool graph so you can see it. What are some other cool things that it does?
There is nutrition things in there, is there?
Yeah, we can assign you a meal plan, and it'll literally tell you what to eat every day. And that's still kind of in the works. There's also the ability for you to join us for any live classes that we do. It's actually through Zoom. It's integrated with Zoom, so that's cool.
Awesome. Awesome. I love the meal plan one because that's what I struggled with when I started. Like, what do I eat?
Yeah, it is tricky. It is tricky.
What do you mean I can't have ice cream for breakfast?
I mean, you could, but
right? Just a spoonful. That's all.
that's what I need.
Yeah.
So where else can they connect with you guys online? You have Facebook, website, all that fun jazz?
Our website is ascentlifefitness.app. Our social media, you can just search Ascent Life Fitness, both on Facebook and Instagram. And if you find us on YouTube, we have tons and tons and tons of workout videos on there, Ascent Life Fitness. The workouts that our subscribers get are a little different. Those are unlisted videos, but we do have still a few videos on there that you can try and test out.
Awesome. And so for the famous question, what's your favorite thing about the Treasure Valley?
I would say, man, this goes back full circle to kind of how we started, but I love that we have a community here that is kind of centered around, it seems like everyone wants to be active here. Outdoors is a big thing for me. I grew up backpacking in the Sawtooth and fly fishing and getting on motorcycles and stuff like that, and just exploring and seeing what our backyard has to offer and the cool things that we can experience.
Well, and Chad was born and raised here, and I'm from Idaho, but I'm from Eastern Idaho, so a smaller part of the state. And I came here for school, and I thought I would just come for school and then leave and whatever, and I never left. But my favorite part is that because I grew up in a smaller place, I like that Boise is the Treasure Valley is a bigger place that offers a lot of things, but it doesn't feel like a big city. It still feels like a small community. You still get that support for local things, and there's a lot, but you have access to so many other things. So I like that it's a big place with outdoors and more non-outdoor things because I like the outdoors as well. But yeah, so it's a big place, but it doesn't feel big, because I've been to a lot of big cities. We've been to London and New York, and we've been to Paris, and it's fun to visit, but it's nice to come home and feel at home.
Yeah, we enjoy a little bit more of like a slower pace lifestyle, in the sense that we just love it here. And I know it's growing like crazy, but it is it's just an awesome place to have a gym and have a community and really get to experience life to the fullest with a bunch of like-minded people.
Awesome. And I've experienced the growth. I mean, I've been here, nearly 16 years, and it's still, the vibe, I don't think, is changing. The growth and the people are coming, but you still have that sense of the community and that friendship, and, that you're not hiding from somebody who just looked at you funny, instead you're smiling at them.
Agreed.
Yeah, definitely. So is there anything else you guys want to add to the viewers?
No, everybody keep it up. Let's hang in there. We'll get to see our members again here in a little bit, hopefully. We miss them, and everybody just hang in there.
Awesome. I appreciate you guys' time. Thanks for taking the time out of your busy schedules and coming to do an interview to show everybody who you are. And
well, thank you for having us and letting us talk to you and see another person.
I know. I'm dying. I'm like, seriously.